Hi, my name is Rob McKnight. Now, I've been on a crusade locally for a few years now on getting people to go, pitchers to go out and up instead of down and whip. The down and whip, I think, is the biggest reason for injuries in baseball. It's why there's over $500 million on the disabled list. And it's a growing number. It's absurd, it's crazy, and it's something that we can control. So that's what I want to communicate to you. I mean, like me, you love the game, you follow the game, you're either in the game, you have something to do with baseball. That's why you're watching this. And so I want to impress upon you the fundamentals of my belief. Who the hell am I? I've been playing baseball, pitching since 11. I'll be 57 in a couple of months. Still pitching year-round. Love the game. Have a lot of fun being competitive with it. So, at least on an amateur level, I know what the hell I'm talking about. All right, so here are the fundamentals of the. Here's what most pitchers do in one form or another. They go down and they whip. Well, why is that a problem? It's because when they go down, I think in the main thinking of going down is to hide the ball. But if you think about it, if you're an outfielder and you're picking it up and you're throwing it all the way, you're like this. And we don't teach our catchers or our infielders to go down and then whip, right? So why should the pitcher do it? Now, so if he goes down and whip, to mostly hide the ball, but he's hurting his arm, which hurts his velocity, which eventually leads to injury. What's that doing? That's no good. That's stupid. So the opposite is the out and up. But again, most pitchers are like this, and then boom. The out and up, guys like Nolan Ryan, Jack Morris, current pitchers like Nate Jones, I've noticed Jesse Crane is getting it pretty much out and up. I would coach him to clean up the technique a little bit when we talk about that, but the out and up does work really well. I mean, why wouldn't Nolan Ryan be what you want to emulate? A guy who threw heat for 27 years in the big leagues. So let's go over Ryan first and see if he's the preeminent example. Why? Well, Ryan thought that he got most of his velocity from his legs. Okay, so that's why he was surreptitiously the first one to really lift weights with legs, because he wanted to keep those legs so strong. And so he had a higher kick than usual. He wasn't Juan Marichal up here, but he wanted to get the knee up toward the chin, keep it nice and tight. And I think, frankly, he lucked into then being in a position here to have a simple out and up and then go. So I think the focus for Ryan was mostly on the legs, and he lucked into the out and up. Because you see film on him early on with the Mets, there's the down and whip. And he's, and then he gets traded to the Angels. He's throwing as many as 241 pitches in a game on 4 days rest. Not good. So he evolved nicely into an out and up, so for self-preservation. But he cleaned up his delivery because he was throwing so many pitches. He was throwing 100 miles per hour, pretty much, and striking out a lot of guys and walking a lot of guys. And that leads to tearing your elbow ligament just from too many dang pitches. So Ryan was basically like this. Okay? So, in slow motion at least. So I think that's mostly what we want to try to emulate. Now, Nate Jones is a relief pitcher, big kid out of Kentucky, I think, throwing a nice, easy 97 and 99 miles per hour. Middle relief, late relief. He's a 7th, 8th inning pitcher typically, it looks like, for the White Sox. And he gets the ball out up here, but in fine-tuning it, I would coach him. He comes out of the set, it's low, and then he goes out and up, right? Well, I'd say when you do that, it's a longer path and so more things can go wrong. You want to get it into the same position and go. Okay? So I would go more like this, and then it's a simple, right? So the important thing is to lock the elbow for maximum velocity and control. So lock it for a nanosecond at least. Lock, go. And if you've got the arm out here, the elbow here, and the mid here, you're hiding the ball. Now, if you're up here, now, yeah, you're showing the ball to the batter. But if you're down here, the batter is not getting a good look at it. So again, why is the down and whip the problem? You see, if you're in this position, man, I just feel like you can throw forever and not get hurt. Pretty much. I mean, there are overuse injuries, of course. But if you throw the wide, it's really, and I'm amused because Mitch Williams, God love him, he's stolen my bromide, which is, it's not how much you throw, it's how you throw. So if you throw the right way, you can throw a hell of a lot longer, more pitches. So throw the right way. The wrong way, if you think about it, when you go down and whip, it's got to travel back a lot further, and you're putting a little bit of, it's a very gradual thing. It's a little wear and tear every time in this area and this area, and you're just wearing it down. Why are guys' velocities going way down in just a couple of years? Just a few years, you're going from high 90s to low 90s. Why is that happening? I say it doesn't happen if you're going out and up. Versus, I mean, look at all the down and whip guys. Their velocity's going and the injuries pile up. So get rid of this, get out and up, go. So that's my passion. I teach it to any pitcher that wants it, and it works. It's very gratifying to see it work, and I know it'll work with anybody, any kid, high school, college, professional. You can pitch smart or you can pitch stupid, and it breaks my heart to see these zillion-dollar arms get wasted and get Lincecum going from mid to high 90s down to, you know, he's lucky to hump it up to 92 on occasion nowadays. So I say pitch smart and pitch forever like I am, and I look forward to your feedback on the down and the out and up versus the down and whip. Over and out.